statement series. I have discovered that when speaking with clients who are small business owners or freelancers about cash flow management, they always refer to their income statement or their bank balance. And if their income statement shows that they have a profit, they assume that their business is doing okay. And if their bank statement shows a positive cash balance, they assume that their business is doing okay. But sometimes that is not always the case. Sometimes your financial statement might show a profit, but your business is operating has no cash, or your bank statement can show available cash, but your business is operating at a loss. So in part one of the series, we're going to take a look at the difference between profit and cash, scenarios that occur where you're operating on a profit but you have no cash, and vice versa. So we'll start with what profit is. Profit is a positive number you have after you deducted your expenses from your revenue. The revenue is anything that brings in any money that comes in from services you offer and perform for clients or for goods you sold. So any money that comes in is revenue, and any money that goes out, payment for anything, for supplies, for utilities, for your rent, for your mortgage, what have you, that counts as an expense. And when you've subtracted your expenses from your revenue, the positive number is profit. And if you deduct your expenses from your revenue, meaning you spent more than you actually brought in, the number is going to be negative, and that is a loss. And as a business owner, where you go to find out whether you have a profit or a loss is your income statement. If you are using a software, some software call it a profit and loss statement, or certain accountants refer to it as a P&L statement. It is the statement that shows you what your sales are for whatever time period you're looking at, whether for the year, for the month, for the week, bi-weekly, for the quarter, what have you. It also shows you a breakdown of all your other expenses, selling, research and development, rent, any expenses you have. And then the resulting number is the last one, which is usually referred to as net income. If the number is positive, meaning that your total expenses are much less than your sales or your revenue, then you have a profit. And if this number right here is negative, then you have a loss. And cash is any available money in the bank. So if you log into your bank account right now, whatever the available balance is what we refer to as cash. You can easily go to an ATM and withdraw it. You can write a check. We're not looking at pending transactions or credit card. Just if you go to the bank right now, money that is available to the business or for the business is what we refer to as cash. You can get cash from invoices, from sales. You can also get it from interest. One commonly disregarded area by business owners is interest. You have a business savings account, and that account pays interest. That interest the bank pays is regarded as revenue, interest revenue, interest income, and it also counts towards cash or available money in the bank, as long as you're able to withdraw it. It's available money in the bank. And so, as I said earlier, profit does not always equal cash. That your income statement shows that you have a profit does not always mean that there is cash in the bank accounts. You can have, you can show a high profit on your income statement. Actually, your bank statement is negative, or the bank account is in the red, or doesn't have nearly as much as it should. And you can have cash in the bank. I mean, you can have a high dollar amount in the bank. Actually, your business is operating at a loss. You are spending much more, or rather, the business is spending much more than it's actually making. So let's look at a couple, two different illustrations or two different areas that further illustrates this. So, cashless profit. This is when the profit is, or rather, the company or business is operating at a profit. If you pull up the income statement, it shows that they're operating at a profit. But you look at the bank not enough cash to do anything, either to pay the bills or to pay payroll, or the bank is in the red and kind of like wondering where's all that profit going. So a common reason why this happens is that invoices have been sent out to clients and they have not yet been paid, but yet expenses are being made. So you've performed a service for a customer, or you sold them some goods, you billed them, but they haven't paid you yet. And yet you still have to make expenses. You still have to pay rent, um, you have to buy goods or pay payroll. And so what happens is on your books, it shows that you have a profit. The invoice you've sent out or the sale you've recorded in your books as you should. The sale should be recorded in the books or invoice recorded on the books as soon as it has been made. So it's been recorded on the books, it's shown as revenue, and you have all these expenses to pay, rent, and so on. It might be less than the money that's supposed to come in. So on the books, it shows a profit. But because that money you've made or that money the customer owes you has not yet hit the bank account, you actually don't have any cash. Even if rent is due, you can't make rent because there's no cash in the bank account from those sales you made. So let's look at an illustration that further makes the point clearer. What I mean when I say cashless profit. So you perform the job on the first of the month and you bill the client, say $500. And we are operating on the assumption that the bank is at a $0 balance. You bought supplies on the second in anticipation that the customer is going to pay you the $500, and you write a check for $100, or let's say you have petty cash. What have you? You paid $100 in anticipation that the customer is going to pay you the $500 to cover those supplies. And the fifth rolls around, the fifth of the month rolls around, and the customer has not yet paid you your money. Now on your books, you're going to show a $400 profit because you've recorded that invoice in your books as you should, and you've also recorded the expense on your books, like when you wrote or printed out a check as you should. And so when you pull up your income statement, it's going to show a revenue of $500, expenses of $100, giving you $400 in profit. However, when you log into your bank account, you're going to have a loss of $100 because that $500 is not yet in the bank, and yet you've paid out $100 for supplies in anticipation for the $500. So this is what I mean when I say cashless profit. We're showing a profit on the books. However, there is no cash. And even if you had, let's say you hadn't bought those supplies on the second, let's say that amount is zero, the bank is still at zero. But on the third or on the fourth, rent is due. Well, there is no money available to pay the rent because that $500 is still not in the bank account. So even if the bank is showing $0 instead of a negative 100, it is zero. You're still going to be showing a $400 profit, and yet there is no cash. Now the reverse or the inverse of that is profitless cash. This is where the business has a lot of cash, but it's actually operating at a loss. And so a company or a client has paid you money for whatever service you perform or goods that you bought. However, you have bills that are not yet paid. Maybe they have different due dates. You've gone and bought so much on credit and they are just not due yet. So you have a situation where you're looking at your bank account and there's cash, but when you look at your financial statement, actually your business is operating at a loss. So an illustration of this: on the first, you perform an invoice to customer for $500. Again, we are working on the assumption that the bank has a $0 balance. You bought supplies on the company credit card for $700 on the second, and the company pays you the invoice on the third of the month. However, you've ended up buying $700 worth of goods and all you made is $500. And the credit card is not due to the 15th of the month. So on the 5th, you're looking at your income statement and your bank statement. On the books, you're showing $200 loss because you've recorded the sale for $500, that's your revenue. You've recorded the expenditure for $700, even though it's not yet as you should. And so that's a $200 loss. But yeah, when you log into your bank account, you're showing the $500 from the payment from the customer, the third. And so it's a situation where you're looking at your income statement or the financial statement, and the business is operating at a loss. But you're looking at your bank balance or you're logging into your bank and you have $500 showing. Now let's work on the assumption that, okay, let's work on the assumption, let's say $100 was at the bank for the $500 payment. And so at the end, you have $600. The point is still that you bought way more than you have made. You are operating at a loss. So this is why it is very important that a business owner keep an eye on their finances. Because as you have seen that there is cash in the bank, there is no meaning that you are making a profit. This is why bookkeeping is important. What bookkeeping does is it goes and keeps track of every single transaction, categorizes it so that you have financial statements that actually make sense for you. But when you're making business decisions, it tells you are you operating at a profit, are you operating at a loss, gives you insight into what your available bank balance is or what your available cash is. And you can compare that with your profit and or loss and find out if there is a discrepancy, why there is a discrepancy. And so as a business owner, it is so very, 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 very important that you keep track of your books, you manage your finances very well. And if it's not something you can do, you need to hire someone to take care of you. It is very important as a business owner that you are aware of your finances. You can't just assume that because there is cash in the bank account that your business is operating at a profit. As you have seen, that is not always the case. And if that continues, we're going to get to a point where your business is not growing. And then what is the point of having a business? So you have so much debt. It's not going anywhere, all because you've not managed your cash flow properly and you've not kept an eye on your finances. So that brings an end to part one of our series. If you have any questions, comments, or confused by anything, there are so many different ways you can reach me. You can leave a comment beneath the video. You can contact me through our website. You can send an email. You can reach me on Twitter and on Facebook as well. I hope that you have learned something